I would like to introduce myself. I'm Bridger. Johansson Bridger.
Well, normally it's a simple task to introduce yourself, Mr. Bridger.
I don't understand.
I don't know who I am. I mean, I don't know who I was before this happened to me.
Oh, I'm sorry. I see I'm not the only one who lost his body.
You wanted to escape with Bridger to deliver the artifact.
Nonsense. It just didn't turn out like you planned, Mr. Smart. The GTs were behind us.
I warn you, I will keep both my eyes on you.
Now, if you would excuse me, I need to rest.
I'm sorry I spoiled your chance to make a profit with this artifact deal.
Talking about it won't make it better. You are a problem.
You are selfish, spoiled, and stupid.
Thanks. You seem to have a real gift for revealing people's true identity. If you don't mind, I think we'll end this little conversation.
How did you end up imprisoned in the labs?
After following a lot of false scents, I finally found the artifact here in this shithole on Greenegg. I was just getting out when the GTs started to chase me. The real trouble began when you crossed my path.
Wait a moment. I didn't do anything wrong. It was the artifact who chose me.
Like I said, your mere presence has been a disaster since the moment we met. Stop it and let's move on. The sooner we get off this rock, the sooner I can get rid of you.
Why is your race called the Energo Vampires?
None of your business, GT.
I explained it already before. I'm not a GT. My name is...
I know. I'm not good at building relationships with malfunctioning GTs with a few bits of original identity. So don't waste your time.
What's your name, by the way?
Why? It's Keisha, okay? And now if we could just move on.
Ah, never mind. Let's move. Does the Energo Vampire present any threat to me?
You don't have to be worried as long as we're around. She is only upset because she won't get any money out of this.
Okay, she really seemed to be pissed off.
Ignore her. Is there anything else you would like to know?
Trigger told me his story. Sad thing.
Things like that can happen. What makes it sad or not sad is how the person reacts to it. Trigger is doing the right thing. He tries to give sense to his new life.
Yeah, I quite like him too.
Is there anything else you would like to know?
I'm a stranger here. I need to find my daughter. What must be done?
First, we must see we get in one piece to the central planet. There we will have to look for information.
How are we going to find some relevant information? Do you know someone around?
If you know nobody down there, you can't survive. I've lived for ages. I know a lot of people on Central Planet. Is there anything else you would like to know?
Enlighten me a little bit, please. What is the big picture? Who commands the GTs? What's up with the government?
The Galactic Empire is led by one man, the president of the Central Planet, Horatius Prowler. He is the chief commander of the GT armies.
And what are his goals? What about the energy beast we saw in the labs?
Since the GT technology was discovered, he has gathered the biggest army I ever saw, and I've seen a lot of them. The beast you saw in the labs is called a parasite. He is used to control the GTs on the planet. Is there anything else you would like to know?
I would like to know a few things about you. You mentioned you would like to help me in my search.
Yes, that's right. What would you like to know?
How are we going to find some relevant information? Do you know someone around?
If you know nobody down there, you can't survive. I've lived for ages. I know a lot of people on Central Planet. Is there anything else you would like to know?
Ah, never mind. Let's move. I spoke to Al. He thinks we could gain some info about my lost daughter.
Well, I spent the last 15 years looking for something I lost. The probability to find a trace of your lost daughter is 0. You can be glad you escaped with your bare skin.
That's really very kind of you.
Don't get me wrong. The sooner you face the truth, the better for you.
I would like to know a few things about you. You seem to work with Al.
Well, I help Al, he helps me. He's got the experience and connections. I got the firepower and a really good armor plate on my butt. We're a great team, as you can see.
Let me go back to another question. Never mind. Let's move.
Johansen, wake up.
Open sunblind. What the hell? Come.
My notebook!
Let it be. Come.
Get into position!
Prepare to fire. Keep focused. Run! Fire! Quickly, Marine!
Landing approval granted.
Okay, they took the fake ID. This is Suncore, the central planet of our universe, an artificial planet built by 11...
I have to find my daughter. She was not in the labs on the jungle planet. I have to search the other labs.
You can't just walk into a GT lab.
Well, it's not so easy, but I shall help you in your search, young man.
Why would you do that, old man?
The artifact has a new bearer. You need life power and motivation to resist it. I will help you. If you let me, of course.